Okay, hello. Okay, here we are. At least that wasn't difficult. All right, so we are back at the base. My priority right now is to get this machinery down here finished. There we go. Signal. Right, this machinery here. So I need some zone chips, which means I need some monies. I do not have anywhere near enough money. So, well, I am gonna try and focus on today. And as evidence of that laser like focus, I am going to immediately do something unrelated and get this unknown signal. So, my plan is I'm going to jump out to the alien planet and search for some economy stations. Anyway, all right. Let's see. We are connected. We have a fighter ship. Let's go check the fighter. Let's see. The batteries here are on recharge, so they are all full. Great. Do we have no reactors? Okay. The jump drives, they should be charged too. Stored power 3. Okay. Cool. So I think that's good. Let's check the fighter. I want to check batteries and any batteries, weapons, and any consumables, which I think is just batteries and weapons. So here, they're on auto. They're at 98.97%. Okay. That's acceptable. Only depleted. Interesting. Okay. The ammo container is full. All right. So, yeah, I think all of that is good. Let's go. Right. I forgot. There's no cargo access inside. I mentioned that would always. That kept biting me. Previous episode. All right. So, la 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 la, and hey, an even 60. Nice. And it's cleaned up. Excellent. All right. And oh, do we have ice on board? Here, is there ice? Okay, there's not. I need some ice then. So cargo here, custom ice. Let's put 50,000. Let's put 30,000. That should be plenty. Container 1. Oh, actually, is there any ice on the base? Oh, there is. Oh, yep. There we go. Cool. And oh, cool. We have plenty. All right, these are good, comfortable numbers. There, I wouldn't say they are in the like extreme abundance range, but I think these are good, comfortable numbers. Am I missing anything? Let's see: iron, silicon, cobalt. Oh no, iron, silicon, nickel, cobalt, magnesium, gold, silver, platinum, uranium. Okay, no, I've got some of everything, and gravel. Okay. It is always good in each sector to know, like, to have identified resources in each sector. Um, but I don't think that's really critical right now. So then 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's still running. Cool. We'll go to high power, and there we go. I think what matters is that I go to a planet or a moon or something to try and locate some vanilla economy stations so I can get some contracts, so I can make some money, so I can buy some zone chips, so I can get the base protected. Alright, so alien orbit, we're going to select that, and let's go. 96.23% of the distance can be made. Alright, that's fine. Awesome. Alright. So we're not dead in the water. I can turn the one off so we're not maxing out our power draw. The other one can charge, and I'll just I'll turn that one back on once the first one is charged. Trade station Poseidon. Let's see. Let's just check these to get a direction to head. 158. Okay, that's going to be on the opposite side of the planet. I'm happy to stay on this side. A, D, and E. B is 131. Oh, that's actually closer. How about that? All right, so none of these are really within any practical range. So let's go ahead and turn them off. This purple station, where is that? It's way far away. I don't remember what it was or why it was purple. I'm going to head over to this station. Let's go visit here. Oh, okay. I think this is the one we've been to. And I believe this is, it says trade as the faction. So I think this is the trade. Is this Trade Operators Coalition? Or is that TOC? I'm really not sure. Alright, so we are at 70% charge, and let's see. Two minutes. So we'll be jump capable in 2 minutes. So what I'm thinking is I will send a ping on the common system advisory frequency, which will prompt any nearby stations to send me their coordinates. And then from there, I'll at least know where something, where some stuff is. But I want to wait until I'm trade capable to send that ping. Jump capable to send that ping, because when I do that, all the hostiles in the area will know where I am. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the ping and then jump away. And I'll be able to pick up the response as long as I'm in the vicinity of, well, as long as I'm in the system, I'll be able to pick up the response. So it doesn't really matter. So I'll just do a blind jump. Yeah, so I'll broadcast the ping on the CSAF channel, and then immediately do a jump. That way, any hostiles that want to try and home in and come get me will be they won't be able to get me. All right. Let's go down here. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Oh my god. Let me out. That is really annoying. Gonna be one of those days, huh? Alright, how the jump drive's looking. Alright, we can turn that one on. So we can start charging. Let's get over here. Deck landing. Oh, let's see. Guard broadcast 4 nav. Oh yeah, so we'll turn the antenna on. There's the antenna signal. Send our broadcast. And then we will immediately nope out. Let's see here. Jump drives. Yep, see some showed up. All right. And hey, we got a response. 4.5 request received, sending nearest station waypoint. Fantastic. Right here. There's the station. All right, where's that? Oh. That is not close at all. So I wonder if that means there's nothing around this planet. Aha. There's that rogue moon I was looking for. So, actually, let's see. Are we heading back? Not really. Alright, charged. Jump drives. Destination selected. And jump. Alright, why? There we go. My percentages weren't showing up there. Alright, we'll shut off number 1. Since number 2 is 80% charged, we'll just let that one top off. Oh, what's that? Alright. Let's go check that out. We can get the antenna back off again. No need to announce where we are. Cool. That'll work. I think it's funny this ship is basically the same size as the space station. And this is not what I would call a big ship. It's just a small space station. Right, okay. I was thinking, I was like, wait a second, I can buy chips out there, but yeah, step one, get the monies. Store, yeah, store. Store, yeah, 71,000. Okay, so that's good to know that my options are only limited for where I can pick up the contracts. Oh, hello. But I have more options regarding. Oh, hello. Regarding where I can go to get the actual zone chips. And hello to you. So that's cool. That's good to know. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Did learn something useful. This is what I was looking at. Light Star. I don't even know what that is. Alrighty, well. That one starts, they're both charging. Alright, great. And one is ready to jump. Let's go ahead and jump. That way. We'll get almost there. So I don't full speed into the trade station because I figure somebody like me might one day make an MES mod that has the safe zones on it, but like damage is enabled. That would be a bad day. I suppose, since I am waiting for both of my jump drives to recharge, I can go look at this. Oh, it's a tiny dot. Yeah, I've not seen a mod that does that yet, but this I did not want to get this close. Whoops. All right, let's get the big engines involved. Oh, don't shoot the wreck. Must salvage. There we go. I guess it's okay if it got shot a little bit. All right, let's see here. I think I don't know that I've ever had a mod do that, but I recall when in the early days of when I started playing the game, and I was experimenting with safe zones and seeing you could turn damage on and off, and so I was like, oh, granted, it does seem to be the case that all economy stations are set to no damage, but the fact that that could be turned off, it kind of made me, not be so quick. Oh, that's a little thing. I don't see any weapons on that. I wonder what my guns were shooting at. Can't hurt to get some spare parts. I do wonder what they were shooting at though. Oh, I wonder if it saw the drills as weapons. What a nice color. Oh, there's someone in there. Oh, I bet you that's what it was shooting at. All right. You won't mind if I just disassemble everything around you. So what I can do... Oh, you want to do that. Are you talking to me? I'll just...
Inventory full.
Grind down everything. And then, let him suffocate. Ooh, it's dark, isn't it?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. This is now mine. Alright. Alright, where'd he go? Right on. So I'm sure this will work just fine, right? Everything is in motion here. I didn't do myself any favors with this. Alright, we can get rid of the wreck detector thing. Alright. Let's go get my ship. I hope that doesn't despawn. I worked hard for that. Alright. Loot. I'm going to be very disappointed if it gets despawned. I think I'm going to be very disappointed. I don't see it. Aw, that feels really unfair. Alright, granted, it was drifting. I feel like that's a bit aggressive on the cleanup. And I thought about it. I was like, I should grab whatever's valuable and have that on my person just in case it despawns. And I was like, nah, I'm only going less than 2 kilometers away. That won't despawn. It's like I was wrong. Man, I hate being wrong. It sure did. It despawned. Man, I don't like that. Wow. That's too aggressive. I was less than 2 kilometers away. Yeah, that's a shame. That was such an easy win too, but that's fine. That's fine. I suppose it's, because it's an easy win, it's easy come, easy go. It's not like I took a lot of damage or anything. It's fine. Kind of a bummer, but whatever. Alright, let's get rid of my parking. And we can continue on. Fun little diversion. Nearest station is 300 kilometers away. Alright, we should get there this time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured there was a delay. I didn't know it was that much, but yeah. Alright, sweet. Oh my goodness, an actual economy station. It's been so long. Let me get this docked here. Or at least close enough. I don't know that I need to dock it. So anyway, I was like, of all the vanilla of all the vanilla ships and stuff that I've rebuilt over the years, that fighter is I've never really
standing by.
Oh Jesus, right. That I've never touched that one because I've always thought the design was ugly. But then as he was poking at it, hey, what's up, buddy? I was like, you know what? I should give it a shot.
I hate astronauts.
Oh, you hate astronauts? You know what? You suck, battery. All right. So I started a game, and I didn't have a copy of the fighter blueprint. saved already. I have most of the vanilla designs
Charge.
saved as blueprints, but I didn't have that one, again, probably because I thought it was ugly. So I started a game with like 1 moon and economy only in it, just so I could go and buy the fighter to make a blueprint of it, so I could tinker around with it.
I hate astronauts.
I hate robots. How do you like that? So anyway, yeah, I played for like, I don't know, 4 hours and never found a station that sold spaceships. I was fairly annoyed. These are the ones. All right, let's do it. Boop. Boop.
I hate astronauts.
I hate robots. You're so lucky. That's pretty racist, man. I just walked in here. I'm doing nothing. These robots are all hating on me. I don't like that. Hey, where'd my ship go? Uh-oh. Oh no, where'd my ship go? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, I was genuinely worried there. It got cleaned up. Oh, man. I guess the robots were like, let me just shove this off. Man, it's almost about to float out of the bubble. That is rough. How are we looking on power? Fine. Let's go. Search area. Searchlights. Friends and neutrals. Ah, there we go. It's been a long time since I've done the search contract. Alright, I guess I have to get closer. Me out. Look at you. That's pretty neat. Alright. Sweet. Money. Yeah. I don't think I'm addicted to subgrids. I feel a little bit attacked there. I used to avoid subgrids like nobody's business. Because when you build from a projector, you can't build subgrids. And I was like, well, anything I design, if I want to use it like on a server somewhere, I want to be able to build it. And anything I sit and spend a couple hours designing is absolutely going to be better than what I might hack together live on a server. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of subgrids. But what happened was, after playing the game for several years, not using any subgrids at all, I'd heard of the subgrid multi-grid projector and plugin, and I was like, nah, that's way beyond vanilla game behavior. It's kind of cheating. It's kind of cheesy. And then one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try this thing out because what the hell am I doing? Because if that allows me to build like using hinges and pistons and rotors and do like make cool stuff, and then later on print it with a projector, then I mean that's awesome, right? I mean that opens up a whole aspect of the game that I just literally been avoiding, and that's exactly what happened. I installed the plugin, and the game just changed. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. This is badass. So yeah, so now like everything is like vector thrust and subgrid turrets. Well, that's mostly it. Honestly, I do have a few ships that have like cargo ramps, but for the most part, it's vector thrust and subgrid turrets. But yeah, I love it. So yeah, yeah, that's. That is how that came to pass. Come on, man. How close do I have to get to this thing? Here we go. Oh, I did kind of want to look at it, though. Here we go. Oh, it's gone. Oh. Boop. Sweet. All right. Let's go back and get some more. Yeah, part of the reason I'm disappointed that I lost that one little cargo container is that I was hoping I could sell some of the contents for acquisition contracts. Sweet. All right, what do we got? Got 100,000 monies. Man, I hate you too. All right. What do we got? Man, I'm not carrying any of that. I'm not carrying that much of that. Or that. I don't have any of that. It's a shame. Search. Oh, there's more search contracts.
I hate astronauts.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, you're this guy's just looking to start shit. These are all around the 50s. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 300,000 roughly. Yeah. We're gonna take them. We're gonna do them all. Yep. 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 Yep.
Batteries full.
And then 8 hours. My concern is that this one is far away. All right, let's go do
Unit
the thing.
4 standing by.
I'll be back to you guys. First economy station I find. Yeah. Let's go do this one. All right, so at 200 meters a second, that's 5 seconds per kilometer. This is 10 kilometers, that's 50 seconds. It's 1 minute to get here. And then I need to poke around a little bit, find the thing, and then go to the others. Generally, they only have about 15 to 25 minutes each to find the thing. It'll be close, but I might be able to do them all. There it is. The hauling mod for contracts. You're talking about the freight contract mod? Where it spawns like actual freight that you have to move. There was an experimental mod that someone wrote a few years ago. Hey, it didn't go away. That was kind of like it was like a tech demo, right? Like it would spawn like one grid, and just to show that it could be done. But then that's my mod, man. And I have it in here. Yeah. It's not work in progress. It works. There are a couple of warts in it that I cannot address because of Keen's API for contracts and the economy has a few bugs that aren't high enough priority for them to mess with. So like, for example, if you do a contract, when you complete it, you'll get paid, but it will always say that you failed it. And you never get any reputation because it's something on their end. Like, there's an API call to say like, oh, on a completion, give this much rep. Um, but yeah, the API is just, it's got bugs in it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that mod. It's it could be better, but I think you could say that about anything. Um, but it does the thing that a lot of people have wanted. I've wanted, the whole like a hauling contract where you're literally just, whoa shit, given something that'll fit in your pocket is kind of lame, you know. So having a grid that'll spawn, I'm about to ram into this thing, aren't I think it's pretty cool, and it works. There is a bug, nice, where well, there's a limitation to the API, to the economy API. Once again, it's on Keen's end, where you cannot add contracts to any of the economy stations, any of the economy space stations. It's just stupid. And that's why that mod actually provides its own space stations for you to haul things to from. It can actually use the economy stations as like pick up and drop off points for the freight. But the actual contracts are only available in the freight contract space stations, and that's because like their API just won't let you add a custom contract to an economy station. It's kind of lame. Yeah, I get that. It's actually in this game. It's in nearly every game I play, and I rarely use it as well. So yeah, I totally get it. The reality is I don't usually play in space that much. I find it more satisfying to kind of to build rovers and drive over ground than build spaceships and fly through space. I think flying, like, spaceships and flying through space is really cool, but it's it gets a little boring, I think, kind of quickly. So I'm like, I like just driving rovers around. So because of that, I actually rarely interact with that mod as well. And I think part of it is I also like I don't like that I have to have my own custom space stations. That's just, it's just like a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth. And unfortunately, because of other weird things that Keen does, when you spawn things, I don't know, if I fully understood what it is I'm about to try and explain, it wouldn't actually be a problem. So I'm gonna struggle here. But when you're modding and you say like, all right, give me the location to this planet because I want to spawn something near it. The information is not accurate. So like what happens is I tried to put space stations both in deep space but then also near planets, and sometimes did I get him? Sometimes those space stations are spawned pretty low, and every now and then they're actually below ground, which sucks, because if you get a contract to deliver to that station, you won't be able to complete the contract. And I hate that. It's just such a thorn in my side, and I don't know how to fix it. It's not terribly common, but it bugs me. But that comes back to like I have a similar issue with the star system generator mod, the yeah, SSG. Um, the way Keen, I think I got it. Yeah, sweet. The way Keen handles, like the way Keen places planets and moons in the game compared to the position you provide to place them, there's something weird about it. I don't know what it is. You know, like I kind of went through like all the the different approaches from like naive to more thoughtful. So like initially you say like, oh, if I say put a planet at this coordinate, then like it'll be centered at that point coordinate, right? Well, no, that's not how it's done. So okay, so then if you say, well, a lot of times games will have like the coordinate of something is actually one corner of the bounding box around the thing, right? So if you have a circle, then the bounding box is here, so then this is actually the coordinate in the game, which the player will never see, so it's fine. So I thought, okay, well maybe that's what they've done, right? They just couldn't be asked to implement that offset, so the coordinate's actually the center of the thing, which is fine. It's neither here nor there. It's plenty of reasons to do it one way versus the other, and so I implemented, I modified what I wrote for like placing like planets and moons and all that around each other. It's most noticeable when you put the rings around planets, because I have to calculate. I have to start with the position of the planet, and then calculate points in a ring around that position. And sometimes you'll get rings where like the planet is here, but then the ring kind of intersects on it. It goes around and intersects slightly, so it's offset slightly. And I don't know why. Like the math is not complicated. It's like middle school level trigonometry. It's not complicated, and it's also something that I've done this sort of thing before. I've done like procedural lighting and procedural path generation, where you have to work around cosines and sines and angles and figuring out points and all that. So it's like, it's not something that was new to me. It's not something I've never done before. Like, there's no reason that it shouldn't work, and yet both implementations that I tried don't work, and I don't know why. So I think Keen has done something very strange with how they implement where things are, especially like voxel things in the game. And I think that same issue is why some of the freight contract space stations occur underground, because I have to calculate where to place those. And it's the same math once again, right? You have to have a origin point for the planet, and then an offset. So which I calculate based on the gravity of the planet and the curvature of the gravity and the fall off and all that. So like the math isn't like trivial in the sense that it's off the top of your head, but it's trivial in that it's not much more than like an 8th grade algebra problem. Like if you know how to do it, you know how to do it, right? And yet it doesn't work. And that is both with assuming that the point of a planet, like the position of a planet, is the center of the planet, and it is also with using the assumption that the position of a planet is. Shoot at me! Shoot at me! And that is, and that's also with assuming the implementation is, oh well, the position of the planet is actually like at the corner of the bounding box, and neither one produces correct results. So I'm a little baffled about that. So anyways, there's a few like warts to that mod that just make me grind my teeth. Yeah, I usually play on either Pertam or I like to play on Triton. Not so much because it's like it's all ice free power, but just I like the look and I like the aesthetic, and then also because it's all ice, there's like very little vegetation, so it's a little more performance friendly on my poor computer. But I really like Pertem as well. It's great for driving around, and there's not a lot of vegetation on that one either. So yeah, I do the same. Um, I haven't actually done a whole lot of the automation in a while. Not like pickup and delivery of like resources or anything like that. Usually, like if I'm playing, starting on like Pertem or Triton, I may go to space to get some stuff. I'll make GPS waypoints, collect my resources, and then I return to the surface, and I'll go back like periodically to get something. But usually, what I need is like platinum or uranium, and I rarely actually use reactors or rockets or railguns, so I don't usually have a high demand for uranium. Um, and then platinum, since that's just thruster components, don't generally use that either. So it like my drive to actually go into space to get anything is not terribly high, and then when it is, I usually don't need much. So obviously, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to space. I just, once again, I like playing on the planets, So I haven't done any like drone automation in a while. Cool. So there we go. So I set that up to toggle my deck plates there, so I didn't have to keep jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. Alrighty, since we're out here, without thinking about what I was doing, I just flew over here to this thing. So might as well inspect it. Glad it didn't shoot me when I did my flyby. I do see some turrets. Yeah, I see a turret there, and I see a turret there. Alright, we're in range. Alright. Oh, there go those pieces. Yeah, I'd like to do a game where I'm building in the canyon. Um, I've tried that a few times. Not on Pertam, but I've like on other, like on Earth-like. There's been a few random seeds where I've had some pretty big mountains, and I've never been happy with the result. So, but I would like to get that sometime. I don't see any other weapons. My first series in the like the final like third of the series, I set up a second base on the alien planet near an ice lake, and I did do some building into the side of the wall of that. I was somewhat happy with how that turned out, but it was nothing special. It was basically a single room in the side of the building. That was it. In the side of the wall of the mountainside. There we go. And then like a couple landing pads. So it was serviceable, but it was nothing special. I would like to crack that nut someday. Oh, there's another turret. Boom. Oh, nice slow motion effect too. There's an island surrounded by the canyon. So you mean like there's like a mountain peak that like goes down and then there's like a canyon around it. Is that what you mean? So it went white. I'm gonna guess that means there's no hostile blocks. That seems like a risky thing to assume, but I'm gonna assume that. And that would mean that antenna is not functional. I think my jetpack should work. Oh. Oh, you see a weapon? Ah, good job, turrets. Thank you. Oh. There's a bad guy. There's a character hanging over there. Yep, there he is. There was a droid I saw. There's another one. Hey, AI guys, shoot them, please. Okay. I did find a land pattern like that on, I forget what planet. It was either Earth or Bertam. I found one once, but it wasn't very big at all. I think it was Earth-like. Yeah, it was very small. But that's probably not the one that you were talking about. Cool. Anybody else? Wonder where my ship went. I don't think I marked the parking spot. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much here, but since I don't really have anything in the way of parts, I'm going to go ahead and just grind it down real quick. Actually, I think my jetpack's not going to work because of that. Oh, you know what? I need my ship because I don't have a place to put all this stuff. So I guess now's a good time to find it. So it makes it almost like a mini game, you know, for the player, which I like. You know, something that promotes player interactivity, I think is a good thing. So yeah, I like it for sure. Yeah, I always wanted to make a mod that was like use the terminal screen to create like a hacking mini game, which you would use for like taking over stuff. Got around to it, but I always thought something like that would be kind of cool. I mean, I could see arguments for and against it, but I definitely think there should be something interactive, so some sort of like give the player some agency instead of just like, oh, walk up, hold down grind, and then hold down repair and boom, it's yours. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't remember what the range on the interference jetpack is. I think it's 300 meters. Yeah. All right, so I am going to take a break and then I will be back in just a few minutes. All right.